Welcome to my channel, my target 100%. I think all of you must have seen my last videos. In the last class, we have completed resolution of vector and applications of resolution of a vector. So today we solve some numerical problems based on resolution of vectors. Okay, let us start. So numerical 1. Numerical 1. All of you write, the question is, one of the rectangular components, I am repeating the question, one of the rectangular components of velocity of 80 km per hour is 40 km per hour. Find the other component. I think for your better understanding, I am writing the question. One of the rectangular components, one of the rectangular components of a velocity of 80 km per hour is 80 km per hour is 40 km per hour. Find the other components. Find the other components. I have already told you what we will do, what steps are required while you are going to solve numericals. First read the question, again repeat the question if you are not understanding, and try to convert it in your mother tongue. Collect the data what is given. One of the rectangular components of velocity of a velocity of 80 km per hour is this one. Anybody who can say that one? Rectangular component, suppose this one is x-axis, this one is y-axis, this is the origin O, x-axis, y-axis, this is 1, try to understand, answer is hidden in the question. Rectangular component, suppose it is V, okay, that V, velocity, result into Vx, this is Vy, it is the along x-axis component, horizontal component, it is vertical component, so that Vx is this one. So solution, given Vx is equal to 40 km per hour, then what other thing is given? One of the rectangular components of a velocity, that means you got this one. Find the other component, that means you have to calculate this one, that means resultant, that the main vector with the vector who result, that is also given. V is equal to 80 km per hour. This is given. Okay, anybody now clear? So how to solve? We know the V is equal to the magnitude of velocity is equal to Vx square plus Vy square, square root. Okay, now what will do? You have to find out Vy. So Vy is equal to how much? V square minus Vx whole square, square root. Okay, so now question is, now I am erasing this question. Okay, I am erasing the question due to lack of space. Okay, now put the value, that one is how much? It is 80 square, 80 value. What value you are getting from the numerical? You will write, that is 40 square, square root 6400 minus 1600 square root. Okay, after calculation you are getting, that is how much? 4800 square root. So 49 होता तो आपको कितना होता? नियर अबाउट टू 70 होता. So this value is 69.28 km per hour. That means the other component, that is the other component, that means vertical component along y axis, this one. Therefore Vy is equal to 69.28 kilometer per hour. This is your required answer. Then we have to solve another question. Okay, we have to solve another question. I am not writing the question because it will take time. Another question is, a force is inclined at 30 degree. Force is inclined at a 30 degree. Numerical 2. Force is inclined given theta is equal to 30 degree to the horizontal. The force is inclined 30 degree along the horizontal axis as per the question. Read the question, draw. If its rectangular component in the horizontal direction be 50 Newton, that means horizontal direction means F, it is Fx, it is Fy. Again I am repeating, जैसे बनाए उसी तरह कॉपी पेस्ट, खाली वेक्टर चेंज हो रहा है. वहाँ वेलोसिटी था, यहाँ फोर्स है, तो Fx इज इक्वल टू हाउ मच इट इज गिवन, इट इज 50 न्यूटन. 50 Newton. Find the magnitude of the force and its vertical components. Again I am reading the question. A force is inclined at 30 degree to the horizontal. If its rectangular component in the horizontal direction be 50 Newton, find the magnitude of force and its vertical component. Okay, I think all of you have written this one. I am erasing. You take the screenshot while I am teaching. Suppose you are not understanding which portion, so you take the screenshot. Okay, so now you see this one. This is given. Question I have already told. So what you will write? Fx is equal to F cos theta, that you know. You see there. What is the technique? Fx is equal to F cos theta. So question is, you will find the F. So F, how can? F is equal to Fx by cos theta. Fx is equal to how much? Fx is equal to how much? 50. So cos theta is equal to cos 30. Cos 50, cos 30, cos 30, how much? Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2. So if you multiply 100 root 3, 1.73. So how much it is coming? Just you see. Tell. 100 divided by 1.73, 2. 58.0. That is, this is Newton. Okay. Now what will do? Same thing repeats. Vertical component Fy is equal to F sin theta. So now F is equal to how much? F is equal to how much it is given? You got. So in approx you take it is 58 Newton. So 58 into sin 30. So 58 into sin 30. Sin 30 I think half. Okay, it is 29 Newton. Okay, so if question is based upon angle and one component is given, that you will do in this manner. Okay, another question we solve. An aeroplane takes off at an angle 30 degree to the horizontal. Question is repeating. An aeroplane takes off at an angle 30 degree to the horizontal. So now I am erasing this one. An aeroplane takes off at an angle 30 degree. Suppose this is x axis, origin, and y axis. Same method I am repeating. This is v, this is vx, this is vy. And what is given? Just read the question first. An aeroplane takes off an angle of 30 degree to the horizontal. That means 30 degree to the horizontal. If the component of its velocity along the horizontal is, this one is 250 kilometer per hour, it is given. Okay, then what is the actual velocity, find the vertical component of the velocity. Now you tell Vx is equal to, as per the question solution, Vx is equal to V cos theta. Same method, so V is equal to Vx by cos theta. So Vx is equal to 250. This one is cos theta. Cos theta means 30 degree. So is it 250 divided by root 3 by 2. Okay. So it is 500 divided by root 3. Root 3 is equal to how much? 1.732. If you divide, how much you are getting? 500 divided by root 3. 88.67 kilometer per hour. First read the question, what question is given, as per the question draw the diagram or draw the figure, okay, and always apply fx is equal to f cos theta, fy is equal to f sin theta. Now you see fy is equal to f sin theta, you already know f का वैल्यू मिल गया, ओके, f का हम लोग क्या निकालना है, वेलोसिटी इज गिवन वेलोसिटी, ओके, सो इट इज vy V sin theta. V is how much? You are getting this one. Suppose you take 289 approx. Sin theta is equal to sin 30. So 289 into half. How much you will get? Now tell 289 into half. 289 into half is how much? So 144.5 kilometer per hour you will get. This is about the numericals based upon the resolution of vector and how you have to solve. So always practice numerical. So after doing this numerical, at least 5 numericals home assignment. Home assignment is you solve at least 5 numericals. 5 न्यूमेरिकल्स आपको सॉल्व करना है, देन आप धीरे धीरे समझ जाएंगे और आपका बाएं हाथ का खेल हो जाएगा. कुछ नहीं है, ऐसे देखेंगे पूरा लिखेंगे डायरेक्ट. ओके, थैंक यू, हैव ए गुड डे.